سلام دوستان عزیز، امیدوارم همه ایتان صحت کامل برتن داشته باشید. دوستان، احمد حیدری هستم، بازم با یک ویدیو جدید در خدمت شما. این ویدیو برمیگرده به نمایشگاه سنگ های معدنی شهر نیوبرانزویک کانادا است. دوستان، در این نمایشگاه غرفه های مختلف موجود است، از پانتونا و شرکت ها که سنگ های معدنی را به نمایش گذاشته. البته سنگ های تراش شده است، سنگ های پالش شده است. شما ویدیو رو تا آخر بیننده باشید. اگر از ویدیو خوش شما آمد لایک کنید، سابسکرایب کنید، خیلی ممنون میشم. تشکر.
Crystallized gypsum. Hundreds of years ago, you couldn't go to a store and buy a glass window. So they would take crystallized gypsum selenite, and they would take it and they would split it. And you can split it all the way down to that thickness and make a window pane out of it. You guys couldn't buy a glass window. So, yep.
Shiny.
All replacement window. All replacement window. There is no wood left in it. My wood.
I mean, there are other options. You take a wood frame, stretch the block over the wood frame,
Most of it's still covered, but there is a lot. We have 7 volcanoes. Okay? This is all our volcanoes here. All been cut off for the glaciers. You still see sugar logs, but the rest of all been cut off. This area here is all peat. The peat moss plants and all that, that's all your peat. That was an inland sea. This here is your Caledonia mountain range, 1.2 billion years old. The other half of that is over in Scotland. It's over in Scotland. So all that peat area is usually where you get some of the petrified. But the petrified is not. I've never seen forest with trees here. Just coral. You ever seen it?
Well, I know what it looks like now. What they had was hardened steel. You know, you're doing working with tools and everything. Okay. You know when you get in the hardened steel, those extra stuff. Yeah. Okay. Piece of hardened steel and flip it. Guys, you want it?
We already had fun. But the mentality was that either some of us are going to the bottom, all of us are going to the bottom. So no one had to tell them. They were, if they went over and they were next to a mast, out they went to save the rest of the guys. Where do you hire these people today?
Call me a spark.
Spark.
Please.
Oh, I had it there. Oh, they're there. What you're going to smell is ozone. Okay.
Ozone
I smelled
is-
that before.
Okay, it's ionized oxygen. This is silica dioxide. This has oxygen in it, and we got oxygen in the air. It's not rock dust that you're gonna smell.
Oh yeah.
Well, oh, I can smell it. You should see it first.
I seen the first time you
There
did
you
it.
go.
Oh, I smell it now.
Yeah.
See the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. That energy is ionizing that oxygen that's coming off it, and that smell is ionized oxygen, not rock.
I seen it before the rainstorm.
You can do it with your light switch at home. If you hold the light switch where it sparks,
Yeah.
and smell the light switch, you'll smell
some?
that smell. Yeah.
So you get 2 pieces of that facility? Little pieces?
Where are you from, sorry?
I'm from Riverview. Moncton?
Yeah, I grew up in Moncton. The problem with the balance stone in Moncton, it's all covered in mud.
Yeah.
So it's all like a, do you ever get your way to Manitoba?
Not all.
St. John's?
I'll go Canada. I'm in there all the time. Down there?
I think you got so much mud down there. Mirror Coast, St. John's, you find it all along the shore. I don't know.
Tell me a little piece.
What is this water?
This is a demonstration of groundwater. So when it rains, the water will enter the ground, and if the soil is thin enough, it will actually move through the soil to end up in the ocean eventually, which is this giant bucket here.
Yeah.
We use the red food coloring to show how it's actually moving through the ground rather than just staying still. And if you have a well, it's easy to draw up water from the ground to use in your house,
Yeah.
which is typically a safe and convenient method of doing that, unless it gets contaminated. So if you have like a leak in a landfill or an oil spill, then that can cause problems because that contamination, that poison can also enter the ground as well and can get into your residential water. If your house is here and you're drawing up water that gets contaminated, that's not good for anybody. It can get into the river if you're not careful, that people might swim in.
Yeah.
And then eventually everything goes into the ocean. So there's a lot of people whose job it is to monitor the water and to make sure that it's safe for consumption and recreation. And if it's not, then to warn people against using it until they fix the problem. To get water something in your house or like a carpet to get it out.
And that's pretty interesting. Yeah, looking at the different values of water.
This is teeth?
No,
This one?
the tooth.
Really?
Yeah.
دندان یم دندان
So they're 2 different teeth, obviously, but they would have been like the molars, the back. So this guy right here, his rib, and this is what his tooth would have looked like. Oh my! So he would eat like branches and trees and bark.
This is for that tooth would be from this guy.
And then this tooth is from a mammoth. He would eat like grass and leaves from a cow. He would grind it up in his teeth.
This teeth.
This one here. So he would have eaten like grass and leaves like a cow. He would have grinded it up in his mouth. This one here, he ate like bark and tree branches and like denser, rougher vegetation. So he'd have to crunch it up more in his mouth. He had sharper teeth.
یا this چند خم دندان بشی سر کنه.
That's one way to identify a rock is you make a thin section, so a really thin, so like a tenth of a millimeter thin.
How do you slice that?
With a diamond.
Diamond foam?
Yeah, and then you polish it till it's thin enough.
Yeah.
And then you're able to see the individual minerals that you're using.